Hi, my name is Randy Garner. I'm an independent sales performance coach and executive business partner for Sales Optimizer. I'm going to be publishing a series of videos that you can find right here. Let me share with you just a little bit about Sales Optimizer. Sales Optimizer is a sales transformation and optimization consulting firm specializing in developing elite, high-performing sales teams. Our core offerings include sales, leadership, coaching mastery, user adoption programs, and sales methodology training. Our Lightning in the Box program centers on Salesforce Classic to Lightning migration. We enhance the user and leader experience through our design and implementation and our portfolio of apps that are native to the Salesforce platform. Like I mentioned briefly in the opening, I'm going to be publishing a series of short videos that will serve as an introduction to our Sales Optimizer apps, each of which is highly configurable and again, native to the Salesforce platform. They are compatible with both Classic and Lightning Experience platforms. These videos should be no longer than 10 minutes in length. They'll be dedicated to brief overviews of just a few of the small components from each of the Sales Optimizer apps that you see here. For a full demo of any of our apps, you can contact me through LinkedIn or my Sales Optimizer email. You can see the information here, and I'll leave it at the end of each of the videos that I produce. Finding the Sales Optimizer apps on Salesforce App Exchange is pretty easy. If you're a Salesforce admin, you already know how to navigate to the App Exchange. Once you're there, oftentimes users and administrators do a search for what they're trying to accomplish. If you're looking for us on the App Exchange, the easiest thing to do is to conduct a search for Sales Optimizer. However, many of our clients found us by using terms like account planning. We should show up right there at the top. You can search by terms like sales process, or even a term as generic as opportunities, and we should be right near the top of the list. What companies are generally trying to do is to optimize their Salesforce experience. That's another great way to find our native apps. Each of our apps works independently of one another or as a stack of apps to realize the full benefit. Here's a brief introduction and a little bit of what you've got to look forward to in my upcoming series of videos. My first in the series of videos will highlight what is currently our most popular app, the Account Optimizer, an excellent Salesforce native app for account planning and more. Its popularity is followed closely behind by our next most popular app, which is the Sales Process Optimizer. In the Account Optimizer, we'll dive into the dashboard, which you see represented here. As you can see, there are many terms and approaches included in this dashboard, but keep in mind, this is highly customizable and can be set for small to medium or local business accounts. That's our simple layout, or national and strategic accounts, a more robust layout, or really anything in between. That's the beauty of working with Sales Optimizer and our Account Optimizer Salesforce native app. In this and my upcoming videos, we'll start with the power chart. More than just an org chart, the power chart allows you to score contacts based on parameters that you define, starting with capturing each contact that you're working with. And because we know that today's buyer has many executives and business unit leaders that are involved in the decision-making process, we need more than just an org chart. We need to understand things like the power inside of the account. Do they carry little influence, some influence? Are they considered by the executive staff to be in the circle of influence, or are they in the circle of power? Have we uncovered their preference for a business partner? Is it the competition? Are they neutral? Or have we won them over and their preferences for our company? What's our access like? Is it the ever-elusive decision maker that we have no access to? Are we regulated to strictly email and phone contact? Is it face-to-face and we can get an audience with them whenever we like? Or is our access actually unlimited? And we have the ability to walk the floors and interact with them, talk to their employees and in their entire environment as well. Of course, in this module, we want to ensure that we know what their role is in the decision. So we can document that inside of the application, again, all native to Salesforce, whether you're in the classic platform or in the Lightning experience. Are they a user/evaluator? Will they be someone that has some saying in recommending us? Or do they have financial authority to make the decision? So just for a brief overview of what a complex power chart may look like, this is an example, and I'll walk you through what we've done in this example. The first person here is the CEO, or the ultimate decision maker inside of the account. This group here is the executive staff, the people that report directly to the CEO. So obviously, all in the circle of power. As we move down, you can see that the entire executive staff, which includes the VPs of the business units, are also captured here. So again, we begin to understand the power chart, the organizational chart, what their power is inside of the account. And as you can see, there are actually battery bars across the top to help us quickly indicate that power, that accessibility, and their role inside of the account. Each of these icons has that indicator included. As we go over to the right, you can see that we've captured the project group. And yes, one of the executive members, who happened to be the chief financial officer, is overseeing the project. That's why we've captured him there and inside of the project itself. As I move over to the right, again, this is the marketing group. So the marketing group also has some influence inside of this decision, and we've captured that here on our power chart. As we continued to work through the organization and go through our discovery process and understand who all's involved in the evaluation process, we uncovered several users that they considered high performance users and some of their power users. So these people are going to be inside of that circle of influence, and we'll go ahead and capture them as we continue to roll through the organization and understand their decision-making criteria. Here now you can see where myself and my business partner are included. We included ourselves on this power chart, and then we'll start associating ourselves to each of our contact members as we continue to move through the organization and understand again and align to their business decision-making process. Now, the one individual that we see hanging out here all by itself is actually the member that brought us into the organization that has a direct connection to the CEO. So hopefully you can begin to see how something just as simple as the power chart inside of the account optimizer can really help you to strategize and do a much better job of account planning. So this is just one short preview of the video series I'll be working on and publishing in the near future. Like always, thank you for viewing. If you like, go ahead and hit the like button, share, and subscribe.